stand focused in a world so full of chaos, so full of uh, instant information, instant gratification. It's difficult to cipher through all that, or not be distracted or led astray by it. It's hard to stay focused on the Word, focused on God, focused on what we need to be doing as Christians to shine the light of the world, to be the light of the world, to shine like Jesus, to love like Jesus. When it's so easy to get wrapped up into hatred and spitefulness and anger and depression and anxiety. We're told to be anxious, we're told to be angry. Um, we're treated like products because that leads to so much marketing out there. The commercials here in America are astounding. When I talk to people from other countries that come and visit, for I work with a lot of companies outside of the United States. They come in here and they're just so baffled by our commercials. It's like anywhere else there's no such thing as these commercials that really just come and just drive home how we have this pill or medication of whatever kind that just automatically will help you, and then has a massive list of side effects. And it I always remember back to the Joe Somebody movie where the side effects go on for a minute when the pro part of the medicine was about 5 seconds. um, and then it just keeps on going into negativity of all these side effects, and then those side effects cause you to take another medication, and just get all these side effects. And there's so many people that have been trapped in that ecosystem. They have departed from it. They've gone healthy remedies and tried to take care of their body better, and they don't need any of it. That's not to say that there's not some out there that does help, but there is too much. There is too much noise. And I'll talk to people who are outside of the United States, and they come here and they are in the hotel room and they see those commercials. They're just astounded by it because that doesn't happen in any other country. There's no other country that pushes medicine like we do. There's only one other country in the world that even has those type of commercials, which is New Zealand, and it's so bizarre, and trying to really stay focused on away from all the distraction, all those medications, everything. It's pushing toward your anxiety and trying to give you an easy button, an easy thing to just make yourself be better. And what we really need to do better for ourselves, beyond anything, beyond everything, is of course Jesus Christ. We need that first. And if there's some additional medical stuff, then we should look far and wide in research, look at natural remedies, look at potential things that you could do to help yourself. And then, of course, if needed, there's more that you can talk to doctors about and everything. I'm not a doctor. I can say to not use any of that. I'm just saying you have to really understand that is really pushed here. And we need to focus on, from all that noise and the anxiety being pushed and the scared, we need to focus on love. And the Bible here in Matthew 6, in verses 13 through 14, it talks about the narrow gate. There's a wide gate that leads to destruction. The highway to hell, as the song sings. And then, of course, the other song of the stairway to heaven, right? The narrow gate is difficult, which leads to life, and there are very few who find it. That's what the Bible tells us. The Bible also tells us to beware of false prophets. Next verse is in Matthew 15 through 20. Is beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. You will know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes from thorn bushes or figs from thistles? Even so, every good tree bears good fruit, but a bad tree bears bad fruit. A good tree cannot bear bad fruit, nor can a bad tree bear good fruit. Every tree does not bear good fruit is cut down and thrown into fire. Therefore, by their fruits you will know them. Where are you getting your anxiety and your frustrations from? What is the fruit that you're getting it from? Is it a fruit full of negativity and hostility and anger? Or is the Where are you getting your information from that you try to live by? Is it good fruit? Is it good fruit or is it bad fruit? We have to be very cautious that we don't get wrapped up into the highway to hell and that we focus on trying to climb the stairway to heaven. The path is narrow. The false prophets are everywhere. Satan is working hard in this world to try and divide us. And you can churn on any social media, any news right now, and the division that is happening it's clearly from Satan. We must not fall into it. We must try and be stronger. We need to be compassionate for all things. There's a lot of incompassionate things happening all over the place. No one single side. It's everywhere. The hate and the vile it's not of Jesus. It's of this world. God says that we will be hated by the world. And so it's difficult. It's difficult to try to speak truth, to stay true, to love everyone, people you don't agree with, people who are mean to you, people who are your enemy. We're called to love everybody, every single person. Not one person are we called to hate. Satan is dividing us. If there are injustices, and they're everywhere, fighting fire with fire, what is that going to accomplish? We can't fight fire with fire. Satan is all about fire. And he is gleefully enjoying himself watching the world burn. The only way we can combat it is with love. And I pray that all of us Christians who are trying to see through the chaos of this world, that we focus on that main core concept, love. We do not go into the hate, into the divide, into trying to attack. We need to be loving, compassionate people, as Jesus was when he came to this earth. That is how we win people. That is how we win souls. That is how we bring people to Jesus, to be able to bring them into heaven with us. We have to stay focused. We have to stay diligent. Anything less is not acceptable. We must have compassion and love and put Jesus above all at the center, and everything else will follow. God bless you.